I don't
Okay.
remember this. Oh, I remember this game. Oh,
Uh,
fuck me.
oh, we were late to first
Oh,
because we had a
God.
miscommunication about our comp.
This was so
Okay. What
bad.
was the
This was bad.
miscommunication?
Uh, some of
Basically,
us
who
wanted
wants
to
to play
go.
Ultron? Like we thought like our main supports were gonna play Ultron, but like Ben was like, oh no, he wants to play Ultron with 3 supports.
Like whether we want to play Ultron with 2 support Ultron or 3 support Ultron.
But you can do either.
Yeah,
It's just whatever you're wanting to do. When you have
I
Iron
think it was
Man,
mainly who wanted to do it.
when you have Iron Man, it becomes more reasonable to do it with 2. But like obviously, for a triple tank spawn hold, maybe not the most reasonable because there are 3 tanks. And then
I don't think we wanted to do 3 tanks.
Hmm.
No, no.
I see.
Uh,
Because like
Yeah, we just I don't
this
remember, bro.
this is
Something.
like a tank when you have Iron Man Ultron. You know? Oh yeah, speaking of things, can I
Oh my god, this game was so cooked.
pressing my Windows key? Can I see my Windows?
Well, it was close.
There, it's all.
It went on for a while.
Okay. It was close only because we locked it at the end.
There it is.
They like fucking railed us in the first 2 points.
Well, that's probably because you lost first fight, didn't TP back in time, and then got snowballed.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, of course.
Crazy. Also, you're not
It'd
holding
be
up
like
close enough, but that's because you're down 1. You're down 2. Okay, never mind. You guys should never
we're
even
down
be
2.
here because you're down 2. So since you're down 2, you can't even be here.
And then I died.
Wait, no, that's not what happened. I didn't go to Ultron. I think.
So,
Oh,
No, because I was
Yes.
already up there, and then you were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I wanted to play Ultron," and I was like, "Sorry, bro, I'm already
when there's
I'm already here."
when these 2 are not here, can't be there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because then
Yeah,
that
so-
happens. Now you need to all back up. And this guy's here. So he's gonna die. He's not dead. This is... We're not gonna watch this fight. Because it's not real. Because you guys just, like, staggered. So it doesn't matter. Okay, this is your first real fight. You have triple support Ultron Iron Man with pretty decent front line. What is the point of your comp? Let's start with that.
Protect the president on Ironman.
Sure, protect the president. Okay. Well, what does that mean? So, like, what does your comp do? Well, so basically, what I mean is like, if you 3-2-1 do something, what are you doing?
You said we play around for Ultron and Iron Man cooldowns, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be the team up and Iron Man's armor overdrive.
Yeah, exactly. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna look at how efficient that is.
Yeah, I find the team up hard to use though because it deals like no damage.
It's not about how much damage you do. You're just pocketing
It's supposed to
him.
heal, no? Yeah.
All you're doing with the team up is shooting this guy and making sure he doesn't die.
I see.
So all you do is you as long as you have drone on him, you press right click team up, just beam this guy while he beams. And then
Also,
you can
not
beam
gonna lie, I
whoever
didn't
he's
even know
beaming.
that was the premise.
That is the whole point.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
We didn't even talk about that.
Well, but you just told me what it was right now.
No, like we didn't talk about it as a group. Like I didn't even know that until Facula said it right now.
All right, well.
That you didn't know Ultron has a team up.
No, I didn't know that was the point of our team comp.
There you go. Now you know.
I thought we just wanted to try a new team comp out.
No, that's the point. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Unfortunately, they pressed an ultimate ability button, so you lost. Next fight. All right. See if it happens this way.
We win this upcoming fight.
Yes, you do. You press an ult, so, and they don't have it. Oh, they press theirs late. Okay. All things considered, pretty bad fight from you guys. Not gonna lie. They used 1, and you used 3, and their spawn is right here.
Right.
So ultimate economy wise, that was like a 1 for 3, which means that the next fight they're gonna have 4, and you will have 2.5. So
Well,
reasonably
Deadpool still has
speaking,
to build his, right?
yeah, but he has his. Like, I build my Deadpool in 10 seconds when I have Deadpool ult. Like, so it's not that hard. This guy, is he on console? Nope. I was gonna say if he's on console, actually he has 40 seconds. So they only have 3 ults and then 1 ult in 40 seconds. But you only have 2 ults and 1 ult in like 5 or 6 seconds. But generally speaking, your ult economy is worse. And right now the game is a lot more based on ult economy and your neutral because they nerfed global ult charge. So
Yeah.
ults matter more. So using 3 ults to win 1 fight, I mean, good that you guys won the fight. No question about that. But really shouldn't be using 3 ults to win 1 fight because it's just less efficient. Because
What
you could
ults do you think we should have used?
Invis Ironman would be fine. 2 to win, 2 for 1 is fine because Ironman can kill through Invis and Invis is to match. That makes sense. Ultron doesn't seem necessary unless you were gonna go with Ultron at the start, and then you wanted to match with Invis, and then you shouldn't use Iron Man. You should
Isn't
save Iron Man for Luna later,
yeah.
and then you
That
should.
But
makes
the
sense. That
Iron
makes
Man ult
sense.
came after the Ultron ult.
It did. It did come after the Ultron ult. So I'm either saying
Yeah.
Ultron ult shouldn't have happened or Iron Man ult shouldn't have happened, and one of you two
Right.
can make the decision on which one you think shouldn't have happened. Doesn't really matter. Just one of them shouldn't have because this ult kills this, and this ult is a tempo ult. So your ult forces the invis ult, let's say, right? But it didn't. They invis ulted for no reason, and then you killed someone with your Ultron ult. So your ult didn't even have a purpose, right? Like you got to kill with it, sure, but like the purpose of Ultron ult is to force an ult to gain better tempo with your next ult. But they already used it, so you didn't need to use yours. And then Iron Man ult, the point is to kill through a support ult, which also didn't happen because he didn't kill anybody. So both of these ults got 0 value. Yours got more value because you killed someone, but it doesn't matter because that's not the point of your ult, right? And then this ult got max value because it matched. And then the next ult, dump, which is going to be Luna Cloak. Cloak ult is better than Luna ult, so you will have a better ult advantage, but you don't have an Iron Man ult to kill through. This time, I guess you have a Mag ult, but you want to save the Mag ult for one of these 2 ults. So you're at a bit of an
I remember.
impasse.
I remember what our team like plan was to get Emma ult and use it against a Star Lord, and if she doesn't have it by the time the Star Lord has it, we use Cloak and Dagger ult.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just keep in mind that like that, generally speaking, is inefficient. Because then they're gonna have a Luna ult over your Cloak ult. And that means they have the better ult, which means they can
Right.
just run into your team with their better ult. So you need to be thinking.
Yeah.
So like if I looked at these teams, okay, and I looked at like team composition and ult, like who's using what for what. So I'm gonna put little markers under who is using what for what. So I'm gonna put like a 1, right? So like this guy uses his ult for that guy. Right? This guy uses his ult to force out this guy or this guy. This guy. I can't, hold on. Question marks are hard to make. Like, kind of like this. Like that. That would be our question mark.
What the fuck is that?
Don't ask me what that is, bro. Let me make this 2 look better. There, that's better too. This guy will use his ult on one of these guys. This guy uses her ult for this guy. And this guy uses ult to match this guy. And then you use your ult to match this. Okay, it's a lot of numbers. Basically, all it means is you guys have a plan on, generally speaking, what the most optimal thing could happen would be. Okay? So generally speaking, my Magneto wants to use his ult on the Punisher. First of all, they have no really good shields to shield the Punisher, so he's pretty much just a walking death. Right?
Yeah.
Ben wants to use his ult to force out one of these two ults. Then off of that force, one of my supports wants to use their ult to match it. Then off of that, Daily wants to use his ult to either kill during that match or wait for our next match and kill during that match. Squids wants to use his ult to cancel this ult, generally speaking, or at least nullify it. And you want to use your ult to match someone's ult. So these two supports, generally speaking, just want to use their ult in a matching scenario, because this person will always, excuse me, guarantee a better support ult for your team. Because they have to match his ult with a support ult. Otherwise, they will just die. Generally speaking. Fundamentally speaking. So, generally speaking, this guy presses ult button. One of these two supports is going to press their ult. Then, that means one of you two is getting a better ult. Which means you will win the fight. Then, nothing else has to happen on your side. Because then you've already won that fight. You should just kill everybody. Because none of your team dies for some reason. Then if they start pressing more buttons, then you match in tow. Because if they keep committing ults to a fight, and you don't want to lose the fight, you also need to keep committing ults to the fight. Right? But you committed 3 ults in a fight you already won, so there was no reason to commit 3. Could have just committed 2. Let alone just committed 1, and you still would have won the fight. You killed 2 people pre-fight, and then you committed with a Su ult, which still made sense, but was still probably unnecessary. So keep that in mind. Ult economy is very important. Okay. Now you guys are holding like in a weird spot. So this map also, just letting you know, is all revolves around this cart. Obviously every cart map revolves around the cart, but this one actually revolves around it much more because the cart is so awkward because of this lane. This lane, how like awkward it is to walk through.
I fucking hate this map.
It's horrible. So it all revolves around where this cart is revolved like in your space. Since it's here, you can't play. Since it's here, you can't play here. Let alone can you play like here. You have to play like there. Because it's just awkward. Because of this card. Okay, also they're playing double hit scan, so Daily is too far up. They're playing triple hit. They're playing 4 hit scan actually, and they have an M ult, which you should know. So yeah, now, so yeah, like look at this. Just take a look at what's going on here. If we were to assess the situation, what would we say?
That Daly's too
Daly's
far up
cooked.
and Mag's too far up.
Mag and Daily are too far up. Why are they too far up though? What's the reason?
Well, we
Because they
should have
were
been
too far out.
No,
we should have
that's
been
not the
playing.
reason.
We should have been playing where you specified, but we acted
Yeah,
like we
yeah.
had more space
But why? Why should you have been playing where I specified?
because the cart was like right in front.
Sure,
Like, they're
The
past
card is in
cart
their
at that point.
favor.
that's a reason. It's a reason. What? But okay, so here's my question: what did this guy think was gonna happen, and what did this guy think was gonna happen? What do they think? You tell me. You don't need to know, but just tell me what you think they thought. Playing here and there, right? This
They
guy
can-
is here and this guy is here. What are they looking to do?
Angle.
Look, when they get through the door, I guess the arch.
Are you guys going for an early play? Like, what are we doing?
Well, we didn't. That
I
wasn't
mean,
calmed, so
That wasn't calm. So what's happening here? What is it?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
JD's here. He can explain.
JD, bro, explain to me what the hell is going on, please, with this positioning.
I was trying to take angles over there, try to get pressure back on.
You, a mag?
Yeah.
He has the hit scan mentality, the DPS mentality.
That's reasonable, but okay. So did you tell your team, yo, can we like take some aggressive angles while they walk up?
Nah.
Nah. So you're right now you're a tank.
I I do remember he said like one time like I don't know who was like commenting on his mag play, but like he was saying how like as mag he should off angle and like look at the back line.
I mean, you can off
Well,
angle on mag, sure. This is a bit of a flank that
It's
you're
definitely
on.
a stretch.
Um,
Definitely a stretch.
I think generally speaking, this is just a big disconnect on two
Oh,
people with
100%.
very big ideas that could work, but they don't work if your team is here. And they sure as hell don't work when the cart is here.
Especially when we know that they have more
And
ults
when
than
you know they
us.
have more ults, and when they have Emma ult. Because Emma ult forces what? What does it force?
support ult.
Force us to kite.
Forces you to kite. Or support ult. One or the other. Yes.
The
Or
portal would have been really bad.
well, yes, it would have been horrible, but it does technically force that. But would it have been good here if we had Ironman ult? Might have been good here if we had Ironman ult. Because then this guy matches with his ult, and then we kill with Ironman ult, and then we win max win. But it doesn't matter. None of that's going to happen because this guy has an idea of what he wants to do. He sees his tank there and is like, oh, that's sick. My tank's there. I can be here. And he's like, oh, I'm taking some damage. Let me just kite. He's like, oh, I'm taking some more damage. And he hears Emil, and he's like, oh shit, I have to back up. But it's already too late for him to back up. You guys have already kited so far back, which is not your fault, by the way. This is correct. That he's gonna die. Yeah, 100%. Then this guy is in Narnia, because he was doing his own thing. He's like, I'm gonna do my own thing. And then Squid was obviously too far up, because he saw his team far up, and he's like, okay, we can be up there, I guess, because my team's up here. But in reality, can't be up there. And then yeah, and then you just die and stagger. So that's what we call just a disconnect in comms. Is we don't know what's gonna happen this fight. One guy's got one idea, this guy's got the other idea. Then the rest of my team, my core, we'll call it, these 4 players, know exactly what they should be doing. But they didn't tell these guys what to do. So those guys don't know what's happening. They're like, yeah, we're gonna do our own thing. And then they died because they
I'm
did their own
pretty
thing.
sure we probably did say that, but nobody.
You gotta
or at
tell
least
them
they,
more, bro.
because like clearly like all 4 of us like
Knew what to do.
that's why we grouped up together. Like clearly it was said, like something was said, but like I guess
Yeah,
those 2 didn't.
but you gotta
listen.
say like daily, yo, Jeff, I need you guys to come here now. Like they're gonna ML. You need to be with us. I need you to be here, right? You need to tell them exactly.
We should start. We should start recording our
100%
games more.
start
'Cause
recording your comms.
I swear I said
I
that shit.
guarantee you probably said it, but you gotta keep saying it until they're there. Yo, I need you here now. Let's go. Come on, chop.
I probably did.
You know, like right now. You know, like I don't know what you need to say to them, but they need to not be doing whatever they're doing. And then if they say like, no, I gotta play, bro. I have a play. It's like, okay, you have a play. Okay, we'll look at that back after the VOD, and then here you go. Okay, so generally speaking, positional wise, how we feeling?
Weird.
Kind of weird. Okay, yeah, we're down a mag for a minute, so you're down a front line. You are playing a little aggressive down a front line. I will not lie, but But are you
They need
planning?
to
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
You go.
kind of need to play behind the cover where Daly is.
Yeah, kinda. You definitely need to be with Daily because you get
Yeah.
Ultron drone healing, and then you can press your C button and beam it down through him. I think honestly though, speaking, you and Daily should be here. I'm a bit of a flyer player, like like hundreds of hours just on flying characters. This is much better since you have the right side peeker advantage always. Left side feels worse because you have to peek farther, but right side you can just bang, 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 bang. It's much easier. Just a little. I have like 100 hours on Iron Man and Ultron. Um, this position is bad for you too. You don't like this position. You like this position or this one. Maybe even over here if you have to get pushed far back. These are your cover. To take. And then once you have aggressive positioning, here. Break this tree because it's breakable. Here. But here is horrible. And even here is bad because, again, you have to swing super wide. But anything on where you get to peek from the right side is always better because of how the game works. Like, mechanically speaking. Yeah. And you should be with him. That's pretty, maybe it's not... I know you play tank, so, and Ultron, I guess. But, generally speaking, Ultron should always be, hip to hip with their flyer. So that you can live. Because then you get
I do
the
have a
drone.
question.
I have an answer.
So this is kind of like an IGL question,
Yeah.
but uh, sometimes whenever I'm IGLing, it kind of feels like I'm babysitting certain people.
Yep.
Because it feels like I have to tell them how to play or how to position themselves, but I don't know that information. I don't know that information for everybody, for every character in the game.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes I don't want to because I feel like it should be a little bit more automatic.
For sure.
Positioning and that stuff. I
Yeah.
can be I can say can we take some off angles, but I don't really want to tell them where to off angle. I want them to tell me where they think is best to off angle
Okay.
as their character.
What does IGL
So
stand
it's kind
for?
of hard. I don't remember.
In-game leader.
In-game leader. What does an in-game leader do?
Lead the team while
Lead-
they're playing the game.
Lead the team, right? They don't tell the team what to do, right? They don't micromanage them. They don't babysit them,
Yeah.
right? They lead them to the right decision. What's a leading
Mm.
question to lead someone to take a good angle?
Where do you want to go?
Where do you want to go? Hey, Daily, what angle do you want to take? What's a good angle for you? Let me get you there. How do I get you there? There you go. There's your answer. That's how you lead them to the right answer, right? Daily, what angles feel good for you on Iron Man? Could you what angle here do you really want to take? What could we get you to? Well, I really want to take this angle here. Oh, you want to take that angle here? Okay. We able to get you there? Can we get you there this fight? So you can take
Should
that?
this conversation
That can happen
be
in mid-game.
happening while we're in a team fight?
No,
Okay,
not a team fight. Team fights are shit is happening during team fights. You can't have that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's a staging or a setup question, right? When you're walking
Okay.
out of this spawn room, you can ask Daily, what angles are you feeling like taking here? What can I get you to? What can I support you on? Right? You can even ask. You
Okay.
could ask here because nothing's really happened yet. Your teams have not met. Right? They haven't met yet. Now, obviously, you guys are shooting each other, but you haven't met. Right? When you meet, it's when both frontline tanks meet each other here, which they haven't met yet. Okay? They're not there yet. So you have the time to say, Daily, yo, Daily, is that a good angle for you? Do you like that angle? You'd be like, no, I hate this fucking angle. It's okay, could you play maybe left side over here? It's okay, we play maybe there. There you go.
Okay.
It's that simple. It feels
Someone
complicated,
says-
but it's not that complicated. Don't worry. Go ahead.
If someone says that they think their angle is good, but you think it's bad, what do you let them have that bad angle?
You let them know. No, don't ever say it's bad.
Yeah.
Don't say it's
Or
bad.
well, I mean,
See, it's
not
risky.
not optimal.
No. Don't say any of that. What you can say is, okay, if you want to take that angle, that's fine. It's just gonna cost me a lot of resources to keep you there. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not bad.
That is
Just because an angle isn't the most optimal, it doesn't mean it's not good. This angle, again, is not the most optimal. I know exactly the most optimal angle. I play hundreds of hours of Ironman. But it doesn't matter. I could also take this angle. It would just cost me all 3 of my supports and my mag's cooldowns to be here. And I might progress my angle. So I'm not just going to stay here if I'm going to have 4 people's cooldowns. I'm going to walk through their team with my E popped. With all of your cooldowns. Right? Like, I'm going to be walking through them with Mag Bubble, with full Sue Pocket Shield, with Ultron Drone Right Click and C ability, with Emma Shield, with Cloak and Dagger only shooting me. Every person on your team is only going to be shooting me if I'm this guy. And I'm going to be walking through their team, killing everybody. That's what this angle is. This angle is I'm waiting for something to happen. I'm just going to poke. I'm going to see what happens. You know? Well, I'll see what happens. I'm dipping my toe in the water. This angle's like I jumped in the fucking water and I'm doing laps. Because I'm gonna win the Olympics. It's still a bad angle. No question. If you want to take a better angle that is the exact same idea, it'd be right here. Because again, right side peeking right side is always better than peeking left side. And he's gonna be the front line. It's none of you are front line. He is front line. He's the Emma. And the Mag and the Emma are both Magneto. Just helping him do his thing. He's just gonna beam through their whole team and kill everybody. That is what an Iron Man from one of these 2 angles is telling you they want to do. But an Iron Man from this angle is letting you guys develop the map and take the pace and set the tempo. An Iron Man from any other angle, he wants to set the tempo. Because, I mean, but that's the point of your comp as well, right? He's supposed to be setting tempo with his overdrive. So generally speaking, honestly, his angle's probably fine. If that's the idea. But just here is bad, because there's no cover, and he's in the middle of the open, and he's not next to his teammates, you know, so... But something like this is what I mean. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Generally speaking, Yuna, when it comes to IGLing, anything you have to tell someone to do, you already lost. Because if you have to tell someone to do something, that means that it's going from your brain through the internet web, through the ping, to their brain, then they have to comprehend what you said, think about it, comes back to them, then they press their button.
I think that's the issue that's been happening a lot, especially with support ults.
Yeah, do you see how much time it takes for all that to happen? So at that point, when you saw the opportunity, it's already gone. Because that's how this game works. Opportunities happen within the split second, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So if your teammates aren't looking for the opportunities, then we already lost the opportunity. There's no point in you saying it. Now, what you can do is pre-fight. Yeah, I know. Pre-fight. This doesn't look good. Maybe does it look better like this? It kind of looks better like this. Pre-fight. You need to say, this fight, can we look for X? Okay? That gives the onus on them to look for the thing. Make sense? So you're not saying, do this now. Or, do it. You're right. You're saying, I want you to look for it this fight. And when you think it's the best, you do it. That's on them. And then in the game, when they do it, if it's not good, then you go VOD review it and you say, this wasn't good because of this. And it could have been better here. Right? Versus like, well, Yuna told me to do it and it wasn't good, so basically it's their fault. When in reality, basically it's not your fault because basically you told them to do it and they didn't do it when you wanted it to happen. Versus like if someone was like, cloak, and you cloak ulted, it's probably fine. They're just screaming it at you and then you just press the button. But like, a better way of framing that, right, is like this, right? So let's say I'm your IGL, right? I'm right here. I'm Emma, because I'd probably be playing Emma. And then like, and before this fight happens, when we're walking out of this spawn room, now we're going into theoretical, but this is an IGLing question, and so all IGLing is theoretical. Let's say Squid is me, and you are you, and I say, yo, Yuna, when you see 6 people this fight, I want you to ult into their fucking team, and we will win. Okay? What do you say? Yo, am I muted? Hello?
Okay.
Okay.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you say, okay. And then even when you see 6, you still 3, 2, 1 count it down, and we just walk into their team and kill everybody. That's how it'll work.
Yeah.
There you go. Right? But that's a pre-fight thing. It's not happening right now. I'm like, you know, go, 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 go. And you're like, oh my god, what am I doing? It's like, no, we knew what was happening here. Because I said it here. IGLing is a lot of
Okay, that
like,
makes sense.
it's all about setup. But how much time you have to think. Because right here, you've got some time to think, but it's not a lot. And then in a second, you're going to have no time to think. Because a lot's going to start happening.
Also, I'm playing Invis, not Cloak and Dagger.
Doesn't matter who you're playing.
Yeah, just to let you know.
Thanks, bro. Yo, can someone break this shit, by the way? Preferably my Ironman. Yo, can we heal my Ironman? No cap. Yeah, reasonably good fight.
Guessing it didn't happen because we thought, you know, with the cloak ult going on, he would be fine.
Yeah, but he's flying.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get the cloak ult. He has to like move
That's
to
like
the
the
ground.
downfall.
He has to move to the ground, and also the cloak ult wasn't the best because of this piece of debris and the cart. So not like
It'd be like that on
not
this stupid
our
ass
cloak's
map.
fault necessarily. Just like those are facts. Like this card is in a horrible position. This debris is here. He is flying in the sky, so he needs to get healed. Even when there's ults going on, this guy's the president, right? You don't just leave the president when the inaugural speech is going on. He's got like 100 guards everywhere. You know, you're still guarding him. He's still the most important guy. That guy is a burger.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. I remember when that
We all had a
happened. That shit
reaction
was
to that.
crazy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bro, he like ziplined in and like,
Fun
just decided
ones,
to
you know.
go
No,
crazy.
I get it. I would do the exact same thing. Okay, by the way, they're down 1. What should you be doing right now?
Pressing W.
Pressing fucking W? Hell yeah, they're down their president. When they're down their president, you march into their city. Why are we not marching? Look at their health bars.
I know.
Look at this.
2 of us are.
Yeah, but look at these guys. They're like all
We're
little.
on. We're on.
They're little scared. They're scared little kitties. Hello, little kitties. Let's walk up. Like they just got away with murder.
Damn.
And this guy's flying back in again. I like this. What?
Without the
Yo,
support.
this guy can't die, by the way. You can't let him die. Who are you two healing? Oh, Jesus Crimson.
To be fair, I don't think he even called it out. And
It did.
the
It
Ben
did.
invisible ult at
always
the
calls
perfect
his
time.
ults, bro. And you two are in invisible.
Okay, I didn't hear it.
Bro, you... Okay. Ben, did you say you wanted to... like,
I
alternate
said I was looking for ult.
Okay, he said he's looking for ult. What does looking for ult mean?
Oh, okay.
What does that
That's
mean?
fine. Yeah, you did
No,
say
no,
that.
no,
You
no,
did
no.
say
Yeah,
that.
yes, obviously it means I'm going to ult. But no, what does it mean to supports? When you hear someone say,
like
I'm
focus.
looking for ult, what does it mean?
Focus on
Means
me.
focus
Kind
on
of
me.
protect me.
Protect me, please. This guy should never die. He can't die. He's the carry here. He's the Iron Man now. He died. He would have killed these 3 people. No cap on a stack, for real. Because this guy's also shooting them. They're all dead. All 3 of these people are dead. You win the fight. Even if they press Invisible, you don't need to press your Invisible. This guy's gonna live. and this guy, who's dead, and he's gonna heal all of you with his Ultron ult. And then you don't even need to waste your Invis ult, which you're gonna waste right here. Yep, wasted. And we wasted this ult too. Dude, again, 3 ults wasted for no reason. When they used 1, they are 100% at the advantage. You might win this fight, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this fight win. I would have rather you guys lose this fight, quite frankly. Off of this guy forcing an ult. And then dying. That was bad. So the thing I'm noticing here is bad ult economy. And the reason because of bad ult economy is because of just like lack of maybe awareness or target prioritization. You tell me which one. We can talk about it later. We're gonna watch this next fight and then you'll tell me. You're all dead, it looks like. Okay, no, you all win. Oh, no, you win this fight. Okay. So Daily is just doing the daily thing. Where he shoots them. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Yeah, I need to see... This is very nitpicky for me. But I need to see us use this ability more. The whole point of this comp is for this guy to press E. He's on console, so it's different. But it's the same button. And you to press C. And then you walk them down and kill their whole team. And I don't think I've seen that happen one single time.
Yeah, I don't think it happened this game at all.
Yeah.
Because we just didn't know that was the intended aim of the comp.
I also don't think we really calm cooldowns much.
Didn't I say to you guys, like, one of the first things I said was, like, most important thing is calming important cooldowns? I feel like I may have said that to your team, or maybe I said it to a different team.
No, you definitely said it.
Yeah, I thought I did. Here's the thing, Ben, and I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and I agree with that. And your Iron Man at some point presses his overdrive, and you at some point press your team up, and then they link up, and then you're like, oh, Eureka! What if we did it at the same time? You know? Hey, you can fumble your way into the right play. Everyone does it. You know?
Yeah.
Everyone, like, literally, I watch teams I play with, they're like, oh yeah, we did really good this fight. And I watch the fight, and I'm like, yeah, it's because you did the thing I told you to do for the last 4 scrims. And they're like, oh yeah, but we didn't even talk about doing that. I was like, yeah, because an idiot can make the right play twice a day. You're right. Not saying they're idiots, obviously, or you guys are. Just saying, like, that's like the saying or whatever, right? It's like a broken clock. A broken clock gets the time right twice a day. It's the same thing. It's like, when you are making wrong plays, you get the right play once in a while because you just fumble your way into it. You're telling me you guys didn't fumble your way into making the Iron Man overdrive plus C play once?
Well, I guess it's because, I don't know, the team up just feels pretty underwhelming to me.
For damage, yeah. For healing, no. It's broken for healing.
Yeah.
It's 60 healing per second. Sorry, 60 healing
Yeah.
per
I think it's because
60 healing
we
per
ended up
tick.
staying on 3 supports.
But you're
That's
telling
why
me
he didn't really see the value.
you're telling me there wasn't one time where your front line was 1 HP and you couldn't press team up?
No, like, that's why he saw less of a value. More than, like, when there's only 2 supports with an Ultron.
I see. I see what you're saying. No, I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. So by the way, so obviously he just pressed ult. But like when you see the Deadpool jumping, dashing here, we do know what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We know who he's going for, right? Generally speaking.
Yeah.
We did say we had an issue with that when we were, like, reflecting on our match.
Alright, what's the issue? Tell me the issue,
Like-
please.
Like, the Deadpool always using his ult to initiate fights, and, like,
That's what they're gonna do, yeah.
yeah.
You have to live it. So, but what's the issue, though?
I think she just means
No, just
that
like
they're...
us,
Go ahead.
Rob?
just us letting that happen.
But you can't stop it from happening.
Yeah.
He's gonna do it. But what? So what's the issue, though? That's something you can't control. What can you control? You can control what
Don't you
happened
just
after.
mean that? Don't you just mean that their Deadpool was good?
No, I mean, I just mean like.
No, like I'm talking about what Yasmin said about how the Deadpool was an issue. Like he was
I didn't. No, I don't mean that. I just said his ult
mine then.
was used to initiate a lot of fights, and like
Yeah.
we had an issue to like isolate him and just pick him off.
When
he
that
would,
happens,
like,
we all
just,
need
like,
to converge on the backline, right? And try to
because like
keep
look, he's all
keep Bane
alone.
alive.
Like he doesn't have any Ultron drone. He's just like doing whatever he wants back there.
I'm not gonna lie. This guy should just be dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
He has upgraded ult though, like the shielding from it.
Yeah, but like.
Yeah, but like his HP isn't going
his
down.
HP,
like,
he didn't get
at
shot a
all.
single time.
Yeah.
Now, there is a Starler ult going on. But like, also he ulted the wrong person.
Who did he ult?
He ulted
Ultron?
he ulted our cloak. And not Ultron
Oh.
or Iron Man, which would have been the obvious answer. Not like saying like it's your fault. I'm just saying like he's an idiot. Yeah, no, this guy's stupid. He just should have ulted Ultron and Iron Man because they're flying characters. Ulting Cloak has no value except for forcing out Cloak ult, but he could have done that by ulting Ultron and Iron Man because then Cloak ult gets forced. Matter of fact, Cloak ult never has to be forced here unless they press this button, which they did. So he did nothing. He was that was a waste, and he's a horrible, useless person. Quite frankly.
I don't think the fight goes as you think it will go.
You guys are gonna lose. It's fine. It doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is the start does matter because this play was horrible, and
yeah, he could have easily just died.
Yes, no, he could have easily just died. So the reason this is a problem,
especially with two good DPS.
Just look at him. He's gonna ult. You are too far back. Need to be beaming him this entire time. You need to be shooting him this entire time. Everybody, matter of fact, needs to be shooting this guy because it's like when a strange wants to ult. You know he's gonna ult. So obvious. This guy is making it too obvious. So you just need to shoot him. If you shoot him, he's going to die. Watch. They stopped shooting him. Everybody stopped shooting him, actually. His health bar hasn't moved. Someone did shoot him. Actually, I think you shot him while trying to heal your cloak and dagger. There. So this person shot him. The second least damaging person on our team, because this one does the least damage. Yo, out of curiosity. Okay, you didn't have bubble. Cool. Just making sure. I was gonna say, if you have bubble, you don't even need the ult, because you just live. Wow, you got shotgunned. That is unlucky.
That was really unfortunate.
That sucks. Yeah, so the reason this Deadpool ulting into your backline felt so bad is because none of you fucking shot him. There. I answered your question. That's why it felt so bad. This guy just didn't take damage. The easiest way to dissuade someone from doing something is to shoot them. Quote. Hellfired. 2028. Next fight. We have 5 ults. Surely we will not use 5 to win this one fight. Okay, that's cool. Also fine. Not as fine with that. Because, okay, yep, and that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. But you know what? That one was fine, because it killed those 2 guys.
How many ults? What the fuck?
So you use 1, 2, 3, 4, and they used 1, 2, 3. So, generally speaking, fine fight. Because you used 1 more to win a fight, because they matched. Right, so they Ema'd, you Ema'd. They sued, you sued. They then Luna'd, you magged, I guess. And then the Iron Man, I guess the mag Iron Man is fine, so you can't shoot the Iron Man. Sure. Good fight. You didn't use 5. I'm happy with that. I think 4 probably was not necessary. But 3 was probably necessary. But
Wait,
is fine.
why did you say the Mag Iron Man was fine? I don't really understand that.
When the Iron Man shoots is in his ult, he's like
Yeah.
the bullseye on the target, right? Everyone wants to shoot him. So when the mag ults, then they
Uh-huh.
can't shoot him anymore. Because it all gets
I
eaten.
guess.
So it's fine.
But like again, the point of our comp is to like
He could
protect him. Like,
if
I
all
could've
three
shielded.
of you heal him, he could still probably die.
Oh,
He was
really?
in their whole team. Yeah. You want to see where
They
he
do
was?
have hit scan.
I'll show you where he was. It was a good ult from him, no question. But just take a look at where he was. He's gonna be right here.
Didn't he ult after the mega ult was over?
He ulted during. Yeah, well, he ulted after, but it was a good idea if it would have happened. But look at where he is. Now they didn't shoot him, which is their
Wait,
problem.
no, he ulted after.
Yeah, he did ult after. But just think about it as if he ulted with it. Just think about it like that.
So if that happened, that would have been okay.
Yeah, it would have been awesome. I think the Maggle was fine. It doesn't really matter.
I think the order of events that it went was as good as it could have gotten. Because Daily ulted to kill the Luna.
Yeah, he did, which was good.
Yeah.
I have no problem
Yeah,
with that.
Mag
That's why I
killed
said that
the
was fine.
Invis.
And Mag killed the Invis. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Maggle just could have been with
It would
the
have been
Iron Man
bad
ult.
if it was the same target.
Yeah, well, yeah. The Mag ult just could have been with the Iron Man ult, so that like the Iron Man can't die. But the Mag ult made sense because it was to stabilize your players who were getting low from the emerald.
Yeah.
So again, it's fine.
That's
As long as this ult didn't also get popped, I really didn't care. Because if you were gonna win that
So-
fight, you were gonna win it +1 ult, which you did. You used one more ult, so you won the fight. And this ult kills
so
someone.
now that we
with ult.
know they have no support ults, what do we use Ultron ult, like preferably?
You just use it to win this fight that's coming up.
You just win it? Okay.
Yeah, because you have a tempo ult. This guy's a tempo ult, right? +1 tempo. You
Yeah.
just run into their team with it. Which
Okay.
is hopefully gonna happen this fight.
That is not what happened.
Oh,
Hopefully he
GG.
doesn't die.
We lost. Or you use it to stabilize. Well, yeah, I actually do know what's gonna happen this fight. This guy's gonna ult your backline, and you're all gonna die. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nope, that's fine. So you used it to stabilize. That's a
Look at
dub.
ult.
Maybe we heal him. Maybe we heal that guy. Maybe one of you does. Just one. Doesn't need to be two. It can be one. Nope. Didn't heal him. Now we're looking, but he's already dead. So yeah, again, this guy. So, but just letting you guys know, this guy ulted to save you, and you did not do the same. He ulted to save you from this guy diving you, and then you let him die. That is your fault. Just sit with that. Ben is a true savior. Like the guy
Oh,
who
hell
like
no.
the guy who jumps on
I
the
appreciate
the
that.
guy who jumps on the grenade. You know, when his team is in the bunker and the grenade gets thrown in, this guy jumped on top of it and then died.
Rest in peace.
Daily, you gotta trust that your support will heal you. And beam this guy. This guy gets to keep walking forward. Press the beam button instead of the left click
I don't
button.
think he uses his beam much.
The beam is so broken. No, I see that. I'm seeing it. The beam is the most broken part of Iron Man's kit. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, you could say the Coco was late, but it really wasn't. Oh, there was the beam. I saw it. Yep, you're dead now. Here's the other problem with using a mag ult for no reason. These guys have 2 hit scan ults that mag ult is really good into. And we're not building mag ult as fast as they're building hit scan ults. Which is... it is what it is. Okay. Unlucky.
Where are y'all going? Right side! Go left side!
Yeah, it is what it is. Really, they can go right side. They just have to leave later. Because I'm assuming you said you had touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they don't need to touch. They're like going to try and touch. They don't need to do that. They're going to like suicide touch, which isn't necessary because you already have it. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I was saying
You had it.
I was touching and that it was gonna run out soon, so they probably like rushed.
No, that did not happen. Thank you for trying to give them benefit of the doubt, but no, we can watch what happened.
Oh, okay.
No, that did not happen.
Maybe he just wanted to join the sumo. He was like, "Oh, there's gonna be a sumo on point. Let me just get in there real quick."
Yeah, they don't get to do that when there's 2 tanks in front of them. They gotta wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not allowed. But nice try. Always a helper. Yo, can I not lock on? Thank you. Okay. Pressed overcharge. We're pressing right click. That is the first time I think I've actually seen this been held the entire game. I'm not trolling. I guess we're like.
I'm so bad at healing flyers.
What do you mean you're so bad at healing flyers?
I'm just
Ow.
not good at it. I'm just so bad at it.
Have you? Well, I guess you never played in the torch meta, did you?
When was that?
This is, by the way, guys. Just so you know,
Season 3.
season 2 to 3. This is what I'm talking about. Of like, a broken clock strikes twice a day. Like he's gotten to the right position. It just took a while. Also, you're using your team up.
Yeah.
Just took a while. This guy has his overdrive. He could press it and walk forward with you.
He pressed it right there.
He did.
He also doesn't have the drone on him.
I'm gonna assume. Well, yeah, because to be fair, Ben just came back out of spawn, so not really necessarily his fault. But Ben,
Okay.
you can't. You should be looking for Iron Man out of spawn to darn him.
Yeah.
So you know we can. We'll use that as some accountability.
They waste the support.
I'm gonna let. So Daily, I assume you're gonna watch this. Hopefully. I'm gonna let you know something about Iron Man's overdrive. It adds 5 damage to your left click. 5. It's not, you don't press it and then left click. You press it and then right click because it adds 30 damage to your right click. 30 per second. Don't left click.
Oh wow, that's
Don't
crazy.
left click. Yes. It is so broken to right click with overdrive and right click in general.
Like a mini Punisher ult in one person.
Yes.
That's actually so much damage.
And your
Holy shit.
accuracy is reasonably good for Iron Man. So like, you should just be right clicking.
His accuracy going crazy.
Yes, it's reasonably good. Reasonably. Because obviously that's taking into account left and right click. It doesn't do one or the other. It's just both. You know, this isn't like Pharah from Overwatch, right? Like Pharah in Overwatch, I had like an average 60% accuracy, direct hit, which is nasty. It means I'm only hitting directs, right? Same thing with you should be doing that on Iron Man, pretty much. Direct hits are what do the damage, and it doesn't make a big difference when you have overdrive or not. But when you have right click, it makes a big difference. Kind of like when Hulk team up was in the game. It made your right click, I think, do like 160 damage per second. That's why Hulk got banned.
I do have a random question.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you think this map is a good dive map?
Yeah, probably. All right. Why?
Okay, because we were considering going dive on this map.
Yeah, it's all right. You could go dive. This map is good for dive, front to back, and poke. It's not necessarily
Okay.
good for one or the other.
What would be like the defensive route that we take?
The defensive route.
When
What do you mean?
Like when we're on defense.
When you're on defense?
Like what route would we take? Yeah.
Route for what?
You're asking like how we would set up to dive?
Yeah, like
on
how would you
defense?
set up to dive on defense?
Here is nice. If you have like a daredevil that can see them, you can be someone over here. You can have like a venom staged here. You can have people over here if you want. Just depends on what your team comp is. Team comp really matters a lot, so it's very again very theoretical. But generally speaking, there is this flank. Sorry, there is this lane, and this lane. Generally speaking, dive never wants to be in this lane. They don't want to enter from this lane. They want to enter from this lane or this lane, because then they're making a pinch. Right? Over here.
So like they're split.
Dive is
So like they sandwiched him.
yeah, like Sun Tzu's Art of War, like the pincer attack. So like the
I don't
enemy.
know.
Okay, that's fine. So basically, like the enemy team is like here, right? And so
Mhm.
then your team is going to enter from here and here, while you have a guy pressuring from there. And then there's 3 points of pressure, right? 1, 2, 3. Versus they have 1 point of pressure. It's going this way.
Do you think Ironman is better this season than last season?
Yes, I do. He's much better this season. The rank 1 player was an Ironman player at the start of the season.
Interesting.
The rank 1 above all, I should say. Not Celestial. One above all player. The first one above all player was a rank 1 Ironman player. One of my friends. Yeah. I think Ironman's good. He's like alright. He needs like 1 more buff and then he'll be broken again. But he's alright. But yeah. When it comes to pressure and divvying up resources, having 3 points of contact is better than having 1. Because if you have 1, like you do right now, then they only have to look this area. But when you have 3, there's a lot going on. They have to look in a lot of areas. Make sense? Or does not make sense? I can give you an example.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll give you an example, though. Let's say the enemy team has an Emma. Okay? They have an Emma. She's standing here. She's got her 2 little supports behind her. And they have a Venom staged here with a Daredevil there and a Spider-Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 characters. Okay. Venom dives your backline when your front line hits here. Then the Daredevil goes on your backline too. And then the Spider-Man flies in. Who do you help?
Sorry, could you ask that question again?
Yeah, a lot of information, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So you have an Emma on the enemy team with her 2 supports right there.
yeah.
There's a Venom set up here. We'll put a V here for Venom. We'll put an S over here for Spider-Man. And a D here for Didi.
Yeah.
When your front line walks up to here, the Emma engages them. The Spider-Man, Venom, and Daredevil dive your backline at the same time. Who does your backline look at? What happens?
DD.
Okay. They look at Didi.
Yeah.
They look at each other.
They look at each other.
Well,
Like to heal.
No.
wait, what was
Wait. No,
wasn't your first question who gets help?
No, it was who they look at.
Oh, who they look at.
Yeah. Who do they look at? So I got 2 different answers, though. No, I want to hear everybody's answer, actually. That's perfect. Next person. So far I have Didi and each other, which, no, I like those 2 answers. I want to hear someone else who hasn't spoken.
But I have a question.
Sure.
isn't it like the trick is that you have one support? It's like you guys pocket each other, but you also try to have one support also look at your team
Oh,
to heal just in case that they're down, but
maybe,
because you want to also walk forward.
maybe.
Like I remember you said we don't want to walk back.
Uh-huh.
You want to walk forward with your team because they're most likely to look in your direction if they see that the enemy team is in their like POV.
This is a student who listens during class. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. I just wanted to um I just want to see what everyone thinks first, and then I can answer that. What everyone
But my point
Yeah, go
is
ahead.
just either panicate and try to survive, or just like you're gonna die.
No. Who do you look at? Jeff can't swim. That's
You mean
you, right? Yeah, who are you looking at?
yeah, yeah. I mean, as a support, I can dive.
You're looking at a support getting dive. So you're looking to peel back and help?
What you mean, like as a tank, or
Yeah, as who you are right now. You're Magneto. What are you doing?
yeah, I think if there's too much frontline pressure, I gotta hold the front line to prevent the dives getting help.
Okay. That's a good answer. There's three different answers. Yasmin, what about you?
Uh, I would just. But wait, what's the question again? There's so many answers.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of answers. That's the point. Okay. There's an Emma where the E is. There's a Spider-Man where the S is. There's a Venom where the V is. There's a DD where the DD is. And your front line matches the Emma. And then their supports are there, where the two supports are circled. When your front line meets the Emma at front line, the Venom, Spider-Man, DD go in on your back line. Who are you looking at?
What?
You're looking at your other support?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, based on these answers, I'm just gonna let you guys know. Both your supports are looking at each other. Your Mag MRM frontline. And Ben, what did you say you were doing? You were looking at DD.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Tell me how well that fight's gonna go.
Well, I hate
No.
dive, so we probably get shit on.
Yeah, you probably get fucking
Yeah.
shit on. Why though? Why?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Because everybody's looking
Because
too
everybody's
far
looking at
back.
different things. You're all
Well,
split in your attention.
Didn't our support say that they're looking at each other?
Yeah, so everyone else is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're too focusing on each other. We don't have one person looking at the.
I mean,
keep my
wait. Hold on, no. But like, I feel like it also depends on what support I'm playing. Because like, whenever I'm
You're
playing
playing these
Sue,
ones.
I usually
You have this composition.
like throw my shield. I usually throw my shield on my support, heal them a little bit, but also help the front line. Because like,
Oh, so
especially if I'm
you change your answer.
Especially if I'm playing with a no, cause like now I gotta like add more to my answer. But like,
Okay.
if it's literally so situational though, cause like if I'm playing with a cloak and dagger and she places down her bubble, then I'm gonna be like, okay, the bubble's gonna make me stay alive for a few seconds and be like
Well,
scream for help and like
and aside,
keep my front line up
yeah, and
while
aside
like
from putting a
tank
drone,
helps me or like a DPS helps me
yeah,
and like
and it-
one of the tanks keeps the front line up.
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I thought you were done speaking for a second there. Aside from putting a drone on one of my supports and shooting one of the divers, like what more can I do?
I wasn't saying what you were doing is wrong. I'm just telling you guys what you said. I'm just relaying
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Right? You're playing your comp, and I just said that they swapped theirs. They just have 3 dive characters and then Emma and 2 supports. That's it. That's all that changed. They're
Right.
diving your comp. I asked, what are you looking at when they dive? You said you're shooting someone. Yeah, 100%. You said you're shooting DD. I think that's correct. I don't think it's bad. You definitely shouldn't be shooting this guy. He's never gonna die. Right? You can shoot a Spider-Man. That's fine.
What if I want to tickle the Venom's nuts?
then I guess your team just dies. Right? Like, Yasmin started by saying she was healing her other support, and then was like, well, but actually, I'm healing my frontline. And I'm healing my support at the same time. Which is correct. Your other support said she's full pocketing her other support that's dying. I don't think anything you guys said was wrong. I'm just telling you.
What?
This is what dive does. I just
Oh.
said, what are you all looking at? And you all gave me 4 different answers. That's what dive does to you. 4 different answers. And they're all correct. They just all have to
Wait,
be
but
done
shouldn't
well.
the answers be kind of... Wait, I'm confused.
Well, if our answers are correct, then why do we get shit on?
Because you don't do it effectively enough. Or you let this situation happen in the first place. You walked up too far. Your front line walked here. Because they walked here, their dive's like, oh, their front line's there? Yeah, they lost, GG. And they dive your back line. Their team set up a kill box. They said, here it is. When their front line goes here, they're dead. Because their DD's right here. How do you stop this? By scouting. You 6-man clear here, you go through here, then you walk main. The DD's not there anymore. He can't go from here anymore. I guess he can say like, oh, I got pushed out, walks back here, and is like, wait, we want to dive still? Give me a second, let me get to their backline. Then he's got to walk all his sorry ass back over here. But at that point, maybe you already won the frontline fight. Now you're here. So now that you're here, his dive isn't as good. How do you counter dive? Tell me. It's not a hero, by the way. Heroes don't counter dive. It's playstyle. How do you counter dive?
Well, based on what you've said, seems like positioning is just the most important.
Positioning is the most important. There's another thing that's very
Knowing
important.
where the
Or,
dive
well,
is coming
scouting.
from.
Scouting. You won't always know. I did
Yeah.
put Spider-Man in here for a reason. That character flies across the map in 1 second. Nothing you can do about that. But scouting, right? Taking the time to look. You have time. You have 4 minutes at the start of the game. You can take your time. You don't have to immediately rush to the front line and engage in combat. You know, if you don't know what comp they have at the start of the game, you should scout. You can 6-man walk up here, look over here. If there's no one here, you could even mosey your way over here and then flip the map on them. Force them to go that way. Then they're fucked. Because they're not going to win if they're over here and you're over here. Now you're defending and they're attacking. And they have a worse position because if you guys die, you spawn right there. Right? You just need to think about it. Take your time. That's how you counteract dive. Good positioning, good scouting, good cooldown usage. That's how you counter dive. Not your heroes. Heroes don't matter. You could go Thing and still lose in the dive. Because Thing doesn't just counter dive. It's just, like, you can press a button, right? And what happens when your button's gone? Well, then they dive you. They wait for your button to be gone, then they dive you again. You know? Like, when you play the Thing into, like, triple dive, you have to be very disciplined with your cooldowns. Because if you use your cooldowns willy-nilly, your team is dead. Same with supports. You have to be very disciplined with your cooldowns, because if you use your cooldowns willy-nilly, your team is dead. Whole team, because you use your cloak bubble early, or you use your Sue shield and it's broken, or your double jump, or your shift, or you use Ultron right click. Now your whole team is dead because you used that. That's something you have to just be aware of. Like, oh shit, they have a DD Venom. If I use my right click without them diving first, my whole team is dead. And then they dive, and you use right click for an aggressive thing, which is fine. You can use it aggressively. And then you didn't get anything with the aggression because they just kited your right click, and then they dive you, and then you die. That's how dive works. It's all about cycles. Right? So, your answers were not wrong, by the way. You have 4 different answers, and none of them were incorrect. They were all correct, in fact. I'm just telling you that's how much you have to think when you play against dive. You can't think the same way like you are right now. This right now, what we're doing right now, right? Their team versus your team, very linear. I told you, all you have to do is press Ultron right click plus his team up, press your team up, and right click, and then you should just walk their team down and kill them all. It's literally that simple. It's all mechanics. Right? Dive is so much more. That's why people don't like dive. Because it's so much thinking to play against it and to play with it. That's why people don't like it. Right? This is like the second hardest. It's like Brawl v Brawl. Poke is just retarded. Excuse my language, but it is. It's just like, we shoot them. And if they die, they die. That's Poke. You guys are not playing necessarily Poke. Daily is playing at Poke, but it's more Brawl. It's cooldown-based Brawl. So this guy has his cooldown, this guy has his cooldown, this guy has his cooldown, this guy has his cooldown. When all 4 of our cooldowns are aligned, we use them at the same time, we kill them. If we don't kill them, we just wait for our 4 cooldowns again, rinse, repeat. That's it. That's your comp. Is we have these 4 cooldowns, we're going to use them at the same time. If their whole team doesn't die by the time our 4 cooldowns are over, we wait for the 4 cooldowns to come back up, we win the game. When we have an ult, we use it. Now?
I have a question about Mac specifically.
Go ahead.
Is the cooldown you mean is like his right click?
No. His team bubble. Your team bubble. Your E.
Oh. Okay.
Because you're bubbling this guy. You should just be bubbling this guy, right? When he says, I have overdrive, I'm gonna walk, you're just like, okay, you look into the sky, bubble him. And then you go back to shooting people. So that's his cooldown. This guy presses his right click on him, then he presses his C and only shoots him. This guy shields this guy the whole time. This guy presses diamond form and chokes someone that he's beaming, and then they die. You see how like all 4? Let's just think about this, right? Emma walks up here, presses diamond form, chokes this guy because Daily says he's gonna press his overdrive. Okay. This guy then immediately explodes because he got damage boosted and bubbled, so no one can kill him. And he has his right click. Then, because he killed this guy, he gets 2 extra seconds on his overdrive. He's been full pocketed by 3 people the entire time. And then you get another choke to choke another guy. And then you've just killed 2 people, and now you've won the fight. And then you just do that every single fight, and then you win the game. And then if this team is smart, every time this guy presses overdrive, they will just run the fuck away. Which means that you're gaining space by your Ironman pressing 1 ability. Which inherently also means you're winning map space because you're on attack and not defense. That's how simple the game can be. Is I press overdrive, we win. Because everyone presses their cooldowns with me. There you go. But did that happen this map? We already agreed that it didn't.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Now you know. It's that simple of a game. This guy presses his overdrive, you win the game. And then, this team, next game that they play, is going to be like, oh fuck, dude, Iron Man is so broken, we have to ban that character. And then you just play Group Moon Knight and do the exact same thing I just talked about, except you just play off of Group Moon Knight combos. And then what? Then they're going to ban Group, or they're going to ban Moon Knight. And then you just play something else with Moon Knight, and then you do the exact same fucking thing. And now you've got 3 general ideas of how to win the game in the simplest fashion. The game is not complicated. It is very easy. See, like this guy doesn't know the plan. How do I know he doesn't know the plan? Because he's here and not there. He is the focal point of your team composition. He should not be here. He should be there. This is fun. Okay, this is less fun. I understand the idea. It was unnecessary. He has a cloak ult. You also have a cloak ult. And you had a double jump. Gulp. It's all good though. You just committed 3 ults. And then they committed 4 ults. That's fine, I guess. Also, we swapped off Ironman. GG. We lost. W. Not gonna lie. Feel like. Do you want me to keep going over this VOD?
You could go over a different one if you want. I think we get the idea.
Yeah. More of what I mean is like I feel like I explained some concepts that maybe are a lot. Because just of how the human brain works, you can only comprehend three new things a day. It's like,
Yeah.
True.
Like you're asking if we should sleep on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is what I'm asking. That is what I'm asking.
Yeah, sure. It's been an hour and 30 minutes. We can call it here.
Okay. Also, I just want to show you something real quick. Let me see if I can find him. Should be here somewhere. Give me 1 second. Where is he? Nope. What's his name, bro? He recently swapped his little player icon. I had his player icon of these. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I can just go to leaderboards and then friends. It's hectic. This guy right here. This guy at the start of the season was rank 1.
Fuck Mina.
Yeah, you fucking with Mina?
Mina from Deadlock?
That is Mina from Deadlock.
Yeah.
Bro, Mina OP.
True. So at the start of the season, he was rank 1. I don't know why this guy's playing tank pool. He is an Ironman 1 trick. Was rank 1. He's not rank 1 anymore. He is severely
Rank 55.
rank 55. You saw somewhere. He is rank. How do you just know that? I guess.
Oh well, it's because
Yeah, what the fuck,
it,
bro?
it said it on the left when you had it on friends.
That's good now.
Yeah.
Bro, he analyzed everything. Holy
He did.
shit.
But he was rank 1 a little bit earlier. He only plays Ironman. That guy's an Ironman 1 trick. So to answer your question.